as we mentioned, House Republicans, including House Speaker Mike Johnson right there, holding a news conference now addressing the congressional stalemate or federal shutdown. Let's listen in.
In the middle of a hurricane season, than to do the right thing for partisan political purposes. It is selfish, it is reprehensible, and it is exactly the opposite of what they have all said themselves in their own words very passionately every day until now. We've been playing the greatest hits loop here on a video right outside the Speaker's office for days. You've all seen it. Make them answer for that. Don't ask the Republicans what we should be doing or what we should be negotiating. I don't have anything to negotiate. I sent them in good faith exactly what they had voted for before. We did not put any Republican provisions in that, and we tried to make this very simple, in good faith, so the appropriations process of the people can continue. Now, there's been a lot of talk about, they say that we're making this up, this illegal aliens receiving taxpayer benefits. It's a talking point, they said. I want to remind you of a couple of key facts. Everybody can remember, I think, back to 2020, in the presidential debate for all the candidates on the Democrat side. You might remember famously they were asked the question, raise your hand, they said on the stage, if you believe that illegal aliens should receive health care paid for by American taxpayers. Every single one of them raised their hand, to great applause in the audience from the Democrats who were there. Those hands included Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Now, what did they do? Did they follow through on that promise? Yeah, they absolutely did. Joe Biden used executive orders, and he expanded benefits, health care, to illegal aliens in his 4-year term. That was an outrageous violation of the existing federal law and of the principles of good stewardship. Those resources are not meant for people who break the law and come into our country. They're meant for U.S. citizens. And so they watered down these health programs. It was terribly dangerous. So we got the majority. President Trump has returned to the Oval Office with a mandate of 75 million Americans as a big popular vote win. The House Republicans received our largest popular vote total in the history of this institution. Republicans went immediately to work. And we passed the one big beautiful bill, the Working Families Tax Cut. And we fulfilled all the promises that we made. One of the key promises that we made, because you all know that the open border was probably the #1 issue in the election cycle, was that we would end that madness. We would cut off resources, hard-earned taxpayer dollars by American citizens not going to reward people for breaking our law and coming over the border.
You're listening to U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson lead a Republican-led news conference about the government shutdown. What he was talking about right there were many issues surrounding where they're at right now in regards to passing a spending plan. One thing he said, Jackie, was, well, there's no room to negotiate. However, Democrats also pointing fingers in this deeply partisan divide, saying, well, you may say that, but we believe there are issues to negotiate, including health care and maintaining Obamacare subsidies and restoring Medicare funding. So, you know, that's one side. There's also another side to it, and that's why we are where we are.
Exactly. Day 2 of the shutdown.
That's right.
And they're not going to reconvene until tomorrow because of Yom Kippur being today.
Right, and everything's stalled right now. The House did pass a plan, but everything's stalled right now in the Senate.